Give this a few moments. This is literally a last moment choice. Wasn't planning on doing a live tonight, but here we are doing a live. You'll see me looking off in this direction, and that's because I have a monitor over here where I'm going to be looking at some of the stuff. Primarily the information. Hopefully I'm broadcasting. I mean, it's showing that I am. It's just not, I'm not seeing a image over there on the YouTube side. Might take it a moment. So, there was a tweet that was made that I happened to see, and it's something that really rubs me the wrong way, and that is an accusation. It's a baseless accusation. Especially one that has no evidence to support it, which is exactly what we're about to go into. So, you notice I kind of did a little bit of a background change here, and the reason is the reason for that was because especially when we get to the comments, they're going to be real hard to see. So I had to make the images bigger. That covers it. All right, so we're just going to hop into it. Earlier today, there was this accusation by Black Girl Gamers. Never heard of her. The only reason I came across her was because somebody had retweeted her post. Now, I challenged the claim, and I'm still waiting for the response. I'm just kidding. We got the response. So this is the claim. We're going to break it down. In 2021, a black content creator is terrified because a racist troll called the police to SWAT her house. Okay, first off, calling the police to SWAT somebody's house is a felony, but it's not racist. So, I'm just putting that out there. Just because you do it does not necessarily mean you're a racist. It just means you're an idiot. Second little section here. She's owed an apology. I would say if somebody swatted her house or had her house swatted, she's owed a lot more than an apology. And any brand seen supporting this quartering person will be held to task. So, what exactly are you saying right there? Are you saying that if somebody's wearing his brand, that they owe you or owe this girl Zombie an apology? Because I hate to break it to you, that's not how the real world works. But hey, whatever. Now, going into the other thing. The first thing, in both of these I challenged on earlier. The first thing would be, 1, where is your evidence to support that he's racist? 2, where's your evidence to support that he actually is the one that had her house swatted? Very legit questions, I would say, given that your initial tweet here has absolutely nothing to support either claim. Now, the sad thing about claims like this is they don't require evidence before you get a bunch of comments that support it, where people are just going apeshit, okay? Where people are just going to sit there and agree with it, regardless of the amount of evidence, or in this case, the lack thereof. Now, I want to go into her next comment right here, the very top one. And I'm going to address this piece by piece. This is the problem in the gaming industry. Okay, well, here's immediately the problem. You don't work in the gaming industry, or I'm presuming you don't work in the gaming industry. Therefore, you can't speak about what the problems within that industry are. What you are actually talking about is within the YouTube community that deals with games. That's a totally separate thing. You're talking about two different things right here. So you're trying to talk about Object B, but you're bringing Object A into it. So no, it's not the problem within the gaming industry. This protecting of harmful / toxic white men content creators because they have large followings. Okay, well, I hate to break this to you as well. That's not at all the case. Yes, YouTube is protecting people with large followings. Let's face reality. I mean, you would have to be an idiot not to realize this. But they're not looking at what race you are when they're doing that. I mean, come on. There are millions of people on YouTube. I doubt they have a team that just sits there all day long looking at every profile that's been reported or whatever and said, oh, this guy's black, blam, gone. Oh, he's white, let's keep him. I mean, come on. Realistically, that's not how it's working. Most of it is done by artificial intelligence, and when you do finally get some intelligence, which is few and far between with YouTube, even then they're not doing that. They don't have the time to sit there and do that. Alright, so, just because content is successful, sleek, and critique is the style, it doesn't mean it isn't harmful. That's the first ounce of truth you've spoken. I would actually agree with that one. Yes, there's a lot of content out there that's been very successful that is extremely harmful. So, this isn't the first time the quartering has done this, and now it's resulted in the swatting of a black woman's house. Again, I'm going back to the, where's your evidence? I asked this question, and my question is, well, probably in my replies on my personal Twitter account, because you deleted your tweet as soon as I asked these questions. Within, I would say, about 30 minutes. About 30 minutes to an hour. Your tweet mysteriously disappeared. That alone would make me question the validity of what you're saying. So, going back into this, which we know in America can be fatal, or can have fatal consequences. That's the second ounce of truth I would agree with. Yes, it can and has had fatal consequences. I mean, when you're saying a SWAT team to somebody's house, these are specially trained officers that, quite frankly, don't have any craps to give, okay? So, yeah. The quartering has been using his platform for harassment and targeting, we have reported. We're going to actually take a look at his platform. We're going to start with YouTube. Alright, we'll start there. I don't know anything about him. Be a good chance to see what kind of content he's producing, right? We know racists exist online. Finally, another ounce of truth. You're right. But when audiences are weaponized, I'm going to scoot this way here. Alright, so when audiences are weaponized to extend that racism to people's offline lives, there have to be consequences. I completely agree. Finally, there's another ounce of truth that we can actually agree on. He knows it too because he's deleted several tweets. Kind of like how you deleted this tweet, huh? See, when you catch my attention, I take screenshots because I expect people to do that. And of course, you got the little paparazzi that comes along and they start agreeing, because this is how smear campaigns work, or cancel culture, even though V is for here on the bottom. I'm sorry, was it V? Nope. Oh, yeah, he wants to deplatform him. You know, typical cancel culture material. Alright, so apparently Bree wants to see him behind bars. I totally disagree with that. Without any evidence, there has to be evidence in the court of law. Unfortunately, a bunch of people on YouTube or on Twitter saying, "Oh, this guy did this and this guy did that," it's not going to hold in court. Oh, here we go. This is this is not cancel culture guy. Well, first off, you guys are going after somebody and there's no evidence to support it. Any of the accusations that have been made. In fact, when I personally asked this girl for evidence to support her claim, she deleted her tweet. Just saying. Just saying. So let's take a look at his YouTube here. So I had this video here pulled up. I'm paying attention wherever that is on the side there. So this is a video that he made 10 hours ago.
This is very serious and I need your help.
Hopefully he's not going to have me, like, I don't know, removed or something. So, but this isn't what we're looking at. This is the video where he's essentially discussing that his channel is in trouble, and because of copyright, I'm not going to sit here and play it. That, and for whatever reason, I guess maybe it's not recording desktop audio anyway. And as you can see, not subscribed. Never seen any of his content until now. This is actually the first time I've seen his channel, so we are going to go through... Yeah. I'm not interested in that. So we're going to look at some of the titles of his video. They may appear above me. We're going to do something here to make this a little bit easier for you guys to see. We're going to bleep that out for a minute. Star Wars embarrassed again by Gina Carano. Oh, well, Gina Carano fans. Oh yeah, that's definitely agreeing with what was posted in that tweet. Disney has a huge new China problem. And the fake woke fans ignore everything. Okay. This is the video that we were just on. Lucasfilm busted. Instant karma. Feminism takes a huge L. As man sues female-led workplace for discrimination. Hollywood disaster. Golden Globe ratings tank. Bill Burr blasted for backing Gina Carano. Dr. Seuss is canceled. Maybe I'm missing something here, but so far I'm not seeing this targeted harassment that he's been doing for years. But, you know, we'll keep going. We're just going to quickly go through this because it looks like this guy's got a crap ton of videos. I should cue up some music for this. Alright, so we got more Gina Carano, PewDiePie, Coco removed falsely by YouTube. Okay, that's an opinion. He's entitled to an opinion. That's not harassment. So, we're just going to keep on going. PewDiePie's diss track, Coco meltdown. Don't know who Coco is either. May have to look that up sometime if I remember. Project Veritas banned from Twitter for reporting on Facebook vice president. Don't know anything about that, but I'm not surprised. Facebook and Twitter are kind of, you know, they're buddies. Lucasfilms, Gina Carano, Warner releases creepy mask propaganda ad. Time Magazine admits election collusion against Trump. Okay. So, this harassment that's been going on for years. I have a stalker. The worst dad on Twitch. We'll give us all some music here. I'm not seeing this harassment. Instant regret journalist discovers everyone hates them, and the reaction is spectacular. Of course everybody hates them. They're a journalist. I mean, come on. Busted pathetic Twitch rule. Oh no, there's some more of that harassment. So my question goes back out. What is this harassment? Where's the racism? Because I'm seeing a lot of videos about, well, just reporting, really. Just talking about things that are going on within the world, but not seeing any of this harassment or racism. Steam destroyed for posting cringe. Latinx Games event. Johnny Depp mocked by Animaniacs reboot. Warner Brothers gets blasted by fans. YouTube bans Belle Delphine with 0 strikes and shows peak hypocrisy by allowing Cardi B to stay. Her I do know, and I imagine there's probably more to that. There's probably a lot of reasons she got banned. So we're in 3 months right now. Pope Francis busted. Thirst posting after young model. I remember that one. I still don't see no harassment. I don't see any smear campaigns, and I'm not seeing any racism. You know, I'm starting to think there's none of that on here. So, you know, we are at 4 months. Let's just, for the heck of it, let's just get all the way down. Let's get as far down as we can. I mean, this has been going on for years, right? So, I just saw something with an EA face on it. Man loses his life after Crash Bandicoot swatting. Let's take a look. All right, we're not going to watch the video. Stupid ad. But I want to see what it's about. I really wish this was a joke, but in what appears to be one neighbor trumping up a call to law enforcement. So, if anything, I found a video of him talking against swatting. And the consequence that was mentioned, in which somebody was killed. I can see why that tweet was deleted. But you know what? Let me go ahead and just pull up Twitter here. And we're going to see if, by some chance, maybe there's something on there. Alright, real quick here, I want to check with the... Alright, yeah. Alright, so we're just going to go back to just try and get this pulled up real quick. Oh, please tell me you're not gonna... Really? Eventually, I might. I might be able to get that pulled up. Alright. I'm trying to figure out why it's not pulling up. Got an idea here. I'll try to re-add the source and see if we can't do it that way. Window capture. Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, we will get this up. Just not over my face. We're on his Twitter page. Alright, let's go ahead and start with tweets and replies, because I'm pretty certain that's where we're going to find anything. Alright. I pointed out a Logitech sponsored creator had said vile, racist things. For this, my sponsors are being attacked. My channel is being flagged. I've been doxxed and harassed and lied about. So, I would like to see that video in which he's talking about. If by some chance he sees this, or if somebody else just happens to have that link to the video that he's discussing, just because I'm just curious. But anyways, it appears. Yeah, she definitely deleted it. I love this. He has no. I don't think he even realizes. Alright, so it appears Black Girl Gamers has deleted their slanderous thread accusing me of swatting. I wonder why. I don't know. It conveniently happened about 35 minutes to about 30 to an hour after I questioned her on it, asking for evidence. Best of luck to that organization in the future. You're definitely got better morals than I got, because I would definitely not be wishing them best of luck. But more power to you, man. Good job for having such a high moral ground. There are a few things. Let's just keep going through. So we're just going to look through. Like I said, I don't know any of these people, okay? So I'm just looking for the evidence on a live stream that he's racist, and apparently he's been doing this for years. So far, though, I'm not seeing anything that would. I'm not seeing anything to substantiate it, to substantiate the claim. So now, Omegon is somebody that I do follow, and I find that he's pretty objective with a lot of things. I've never spoken to him, but the videos I have seen of him, he seems to be pretty objective. So, that's good. It brings a lot of credibility. Anxiety. I have over 100 emails of archived evidence. By all means, you're more than welcome to send it to me. Your accuser, if you by some chance see this video, seems to have a problem with sending me evidence. So, just saying. Because this is definitely something I'm seriously considering writing an article about. Disney claims to be inclusive, but hid John Boyega to appeal to racists in China. That really happened, guys. Disney claims to be pro-LGBT and specifically designed Star Wars worlds for China. I'm not sure about that one, but I'm sure I can look it up. Which just declared being gay a mental illness. Sounds about right. Coming from China, I can believe that. I mean, they've got a pretty messed up view on a lot of things, so. So, I'm not really seeing anything, but we're just going to keep going because apparently we're still in day one. This guy does a lot of tweets. Oh, God. That, in a million years, was not something I wanted to see. So, I'm not seeing any of this stuff, though. I mean, I'm seeing where he's talking about people being banned. You also seem to have a few holes in your jeans. Okay. I'm not not sure what that means, but I'm sure it has something to do with the photo that I literally just scrolled past as quickly as I could. How do you think I will vote in 2020? So, just going to keep going down. I want to go back far enough that I can get a fairly good idea on what this guy is about. Apparently somebody's a simp, but that seems to be in response to this. There's a level of access I don't think fans should have, and I don't think it's healthy. Okay. Apparently he likes guns. Holy shit, after nearly murdering Frank Hasselboogie, went onto the Boulder Man stream and murdered him too. It's a killing spree. So, even on his Twitter account, so far I'm not seeing anything. But let's just check out media. I don't know if I want to do that, but we're going to do that. Oh no, release the Kraken! That's definitely, that's gotta be the hate speech they're talking about, the racism. Racism against Krakens. And those that identify as Krakens. It could happen. So far I'm not seeing any of this stuff that was mentioned in the tweet, well, the now deleted tweet. Just seeing a lot of the same old photos here, but let's try to skip past Alex Jones and all these chicks. We're just gonna... I'm not even gonna ask. So, I'm just seeing a lot of the same stuff. Just saying. So, again, where's the evidence of this racism and whatnot? Because I didn't see it. I didn't see the years of harassment either. So that's pretty much all I had. I just wanted to live stream it. It was a lot easier. I had originally started doing a recording, but I'm not going to lie. I really just didn't feel like doing a recording. Because usually what happens is I go to post it, and then I decide I don't want to post it. Live stream, I don't have a choice. It's already being posted as I speak. So